Alright. So, I am starting a brand new character on Diablos on Crystal. Um, when you first make your character, this is what it will bring you to after you get your character set up. I chose a Highlander just because she looks really cute. Now, this is not the only character I have. I do have two more on Coral. This is my main account. This is one of my alts. And this is another one of my alts. So we are going... Where is she at? Diablos. There we go. So we are going to do a start to finish stream. Well, not a start to finish playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. So let's get into it. And I like how I'm listening to a bunch of ads on YouTube right now. There we go. Gotta wait for Q. God, she's so pretty. Okay. Now I kind of forget how to get all my settings set up the way I need them. Think. I'm sorry, what just happened? They've changed this. Okay then. So I will be reading through everything. I know I read a little bit slow. Oi, y'all write less? No. I remember the first time I played this, we were in a carriage. Um, you're moaning in your sleep and you're sweating buckets besides. Rolling off the ship. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churned, has it? No. Hmm. Don't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the ether, I reckon. Ether, then, I reckon. Oh my goodness. Some are more sensitive to this stuff than others. sea, and we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll get used to it. You'll soon get used to it. Oh my goodness, if I could read, that would be amazing. Ugh. Might as well have been a bloomin' seasickness. Ships leaning around like a demented chocobo today. I need to see if I can make this bigger. Can I do that? Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, we'll fix that later. Limsa Laminsa's still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Young Alphino and Alize. Oh my goodness. Them youngins don't care much for conversation, I see. Any road. Brennan's the name, and peddlin's me trade. Dude. Ah, pretty kitty. We have come into the night, the raging war night. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, judging by your usual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What is it that first attracted you to it? I don't like any of these answers, though. We're just gonna stay silent. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brennan's a chatterbox, but he sure as hell's ain't nobody's bussy boy. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I won't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. I have a feeling it's Leviathan. Oh no, it's ships off the starboard bow. Starboard bow. Pirate colors. Pirates. 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 Bloody hells. Have ye no sense? Get below. What's the world coming to? Pirates firing upon a ship flying Lemonson colors. Bastards. Either have a boatload of balls or a bugger all for praise. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneers bark will catch this flighty tempest once the wind's in our sails. That was too bleedin' close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? By the way, is this your first trip to Limsa Lominsa? Yes. It is. Well, then this journeyed. It didn't tell you to the ins and outs of your destination. Ahem. Limsa Lominsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, oh my goodness, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-squuckling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change. And with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she has got to deal with, like them pirates who took fancy to us now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Then the sweet Dylan Beastmans, the locals called fishbacks, in case you didn't know. At long last, land ho. Behold, Limsa Lominsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lemayan, goddess of navigation. And here we are. Now, as soon as you get into the beginning, you will not see any.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Oh, that's pretty.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer.
I'm not looking for fortune. Fuck you.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Lim Lane? Okay.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Final Fantasy XIV. Wow, they really have changed this. So as I was saying earlier, once you get into game, you will not see any other players. You will be completely on your own until um, you get past the intro part. Hey, you there. I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Ah, an adventure fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Jerk. So, as you can see, there's still no other players. Um, I will be getting to players here soon. I am using gamepad. Yeah, okay. So I actually need to go into system configuration. I really hope it kept all my settings, but I know it won't. Button. Okay, then. That's all the same from my other character. We'll put that on. And then while the weapon is strong, we'll do that. We're gonna do show limited and show none. Hotbar settings. I do not want recast times, thanks. Enable hotbar cycling. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, actually, let me see. And then we'll do 3 left and 3 right. How? I don't remember how to. I don't want hotbar help. I don't want. Yeah, we'll keep that on. Okay, I don't remember how to. Crap. Okay, nope. We'll do companions. Pet can stay the same, I don't care. Party members. We can also do that. Alright. I'm gonna actually have to look up. Oops, not what I meant to do. How to get my cross hotbar fixed. Told you to get over here. Alright, jerk. Yeah, I know. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit by some piss stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down the street and speak with Griffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform that we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Bateron? Something. I don't know. He is the proprietor of the Winch. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good, now run along. May the navigator guide you on your path, on your journey. Oh my goodness. You've begun the quest. Thank you. Can I go to this and attune to it yet? No, it doesn't have the name on it. Damn it. Alright. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Greetings, TLS. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You've come with a mind to try your end at venturing, I reckoned. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Quit talking like a pirate. The name's Bowdrin. And this is the... something of something in the Drowning Wench. I hate pirate talk. 'Tis also the OMO, the Adventurers Guild, here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me old regulars. Ventures have a knackin' for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need it in these parts, on count of there being trouble wherever ye look. If ye manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get ye instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, and no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. And this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow brings. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but her weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes any ounce of sense. None of the folks saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. It's all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people fear for their lives, for the future, if they can't rightly recall the past. But there's one thing we can all remember. And that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, this goddamn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damned faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in the front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow against the blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the odd gull. It is what people call in these eras the warriors of light. If Limps is ever gonna put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need ventures to help banish the fear. It's going to need new eras like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to a venture is effort well spent. What do you say, lass? Willing to lend us your strength? Methinks ye and the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. But listen to me, Yadarin. On like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right here. Right there. Grace Angel, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Ventures Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Now, hold on just a minute. Just a minute there, officer. You've got the wrong lass. This fine upstanding lady is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The last wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with unsavory elements. Is that right? Ahem. You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. You make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep my eye open at all times, and do more often than not. Now, sir, what you say to a tankard of me finest ale afore ye turn to your duties? Eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I sure hope. Ain't got the finest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait Marathor? But that don't mean it won't get ye good as pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? Wow. You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. They've been a desperate kidnappings. They've been a. There's been a spat of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Laminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true. But give it time, will grow on ye. Now, where was I? Oh, I. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many blackberry whiskeys. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of the city. Whoops. I gotta go through all of this again. Alright, we're skipping all that. I accidentally clicked out of it. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step in this adventure in the city of Limsa Laminsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Badron. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. There's still no players, you jerk. So if... Can I go out here? And see if there's actually... Jerks. Alright. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks. What'll help you get what'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down to the first floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll see an eye full of a great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device what can move you from one place to another in a blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with a yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your Ventron Blitz bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetherite. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker you can say, why is me coin purse so light? I've a word with the Swazblade instead. He's the head of the Merchants League's league, by the way. Give him this old Octon, and I'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging that edge splitter of yours. If you join their crew. Uh, Blathada at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that last? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I've best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending ye off without telling ye scumrat crucial. Something crucial. That bloody calamities made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road. While you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale a will listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interest and opportunities could be lurking out there. Just wait for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninya over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a woman, folk can trust the jobs. Folk can trust the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in Winch. The lads, as bare as the title, have some fine advice for what you're just starting out in the profession. And that, my girl, is how you go on about becoming a legend amongst ventures. Bear with me as I suck at reading. Ninya! There it is. I am not reading this because this sucks. Can I go this way yet? Damn it! But I need to go to the Marauders Guild. Is that? That's that way. Y'all suck. So, for the side quest, I see, yeah, now we are getting, um, we are in the, uh, actual game, like, to where we can see other players. I need a, um, another novice adventurer. Badrin has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. One of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. I don't want to read this. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea. Any adventure worthy of the name uh, will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need to unseemly haste. The aetherites found in and around the city will suffice for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. A fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete uh, marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Okay. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Badrin? Whatever could it... Ah, my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells of and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid, and what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant. If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents function a frankly befundling range of wares during their sojourns of distant shores. Oh my goodness. So it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But this verbal introduction is the kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. I don't want to do this. Might as well. I will not be reading the side quests. I am only going to... No. I'm only going to be reading MSQ because MSQ will take up the most time. Hello. Now where's the last person I need to talk to? Right here. Hello. Awesome. Now I need to go attune to this Aether right over here. Yes, I don't care about that. Thank you. Now I need to go back up to the Marauders Guild. Hello there, sir. I need to go up. No, not the airship landing. Thank you. I don't need that. I need this. Because there's another Aether Ray 2 on the opposite side. So I'm actually gonna remove all of these because that's not how I want this set up. Nope. Nope. We're gonna add sprint there. We're gonna go to 4. We are gonna do currency there. Inventory there. Chocobo saddlebag there. Beauty finder there. Gonna do friends there. No, contacts there. No, not that. It's not where I meant to put that. I need to go back up to this and add this there. So next stream I will be I will have my hotbar this set up the way that I need it to. I also need to find one of the Moogles to get the stuff that I have across all my accounts. There we go. Now we come up here. Nope. We speak to her. Hello there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are you? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 hands on the haft and has a blade what can make short work of a galleys mass. That's what kind of weapon our members train to use with their deceptive swiftness and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more? Less, then why don't I give you a short version of the guild's found history and we'll go from there. I don't want the history, thank you. So basically you will speak to her to join the Marauders Guild. And we will be right back. Alright, we are back. So, I did figure out how to get my hotbars to where I have hotbar 1 on the bottom and hotbar 2 on the top. So you basically go to character configuration, go down to hotbar settings, and you don't want to have 1 or 2 um, shared. I don't have 1, 2, or 3 shared. But I do have the rest of my hotbar shared. So basically, if I switch classes, it will change for each class, but 4 through 8 don't change. I do not display the hotbar help. That does not help me at all. You do want to hold your crossbars because toggle will not allow you to be able to go up to the second hotbar as easily. You do want to have always display the WXHB, return to XHB after XHB input, and the position WXHB separately from XHB, all checked. And then you want to go over to custom. You want to have the expanded enable expanded controls with left trigger, right trigger. So this is my third hotbar. And then you can change these here, as you can see here. I just have it for my third hotbar. You don't have to have it for your third. You can have it for your fourth, fifth, whichever one you want. You can enable your you want to enable your WXHB simultaneously with LT and RT double tap. So on controller, if I hit my left trigger twice, it will go to my second hotbar on the left side. Which I have found to be extremely helpful. Yes, I am Renosan, X-Master they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest into our guild. The art of Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blathada, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Very well. Your name? Attend me well then, Grace. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will ofttimes be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as benefits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay beetlings, skirrings, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Lominsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. So before I go do that, I will go back to... no, I should go do my class quest first. Well, I'm going straight through. Maybe I should just go ahead and turn in the quest. Ah, there ye are, Grace. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did ye? Why can I not... Okay, whatever. If ye mean to base yourself in Limsa Lominsa, that won't be the last time you visit them 3 places. And now you've got some idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Badrin, and you'll go far. So, now that I am level 3, I cannot actually accept this one because I have to be level 4. So, I have to go do my class quest and then turn it into level up again. So I do actually need to find a Moogle because I name messed up. I don't actually know where one is in Limsa. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's up at the Aft Castle. Okay, we'll go back up there in a second after I go defeat these enemies. Yes, I know I discovered a new location. Thank you. So as you can see, I have to have my weapon out to be able to do any damage. Or to even target enemies. And that is because I have it set like that. Now... And there's the wharf rats. I need to go back over this way. So I'm gonna do this fate real quick. One more. Wow, you guys suck. Alright, so now that we've gotten that done, we will go back in and turn in our class quest. We will get our second class quest because we are level 5. We also need to go up to the aft castle. And we can get the mounts and everything that I have. Delivery, Moogle! I don't want that. Ugh. Okay. I need to go into here. Need to use that. And use that. Surprised I didn't get my mounts. Now, I do not know what the silver chocobo feathers are for. I need to go to the Marauders Guild. Oh, that's a pretty outfit. You are returned to me a different woman. Already your face shows a harder cast, a realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. But there is much training to be done before you will wield the axe to its full potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, and make each swing as an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you might improve your techniques, but when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder's way. Implacable, relentless, such must be your moment on both the practice grounds and the battlefield. Grace, you approach me with marauder strides, determined, unswerving, and bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius or the dragger? It is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade. And that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Thus must we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as a marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method passed down through the generations of the guild, a method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Brunnabar in the practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. And you go down there, sir. Sir. Oh. It's down here. The Axe Master told me you'd be on your way. The name's Brunbar. Good is it to meet a new marauder. Now we axe wielders build strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, our traditional method involves smacking a rock with your axe. But you can't use just any old swing. You need to hit the rock just so. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce these names. A fellow marauder is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate, by the bridge over the Rogue River. She'll tell you how it's done. Why does this game have me running everywhere? I hate it. We'll use this, and then we'll go to the Aetherite Plaza and go out that way. Of course it... Oh, that's a pretty dress. Dude, what's that dress? Nope. I can't select her. Okay. I really want to know what that dress is. That's a really pretty dress. So I think we'll go for about another 15-ish minutes. And then we'll call it there. Hey, Warfrat. Nope. We'll kill you real quick. I don't want to do another fate. Bee Cloud! Hold on, ma'am. I need to go kill this bees. Oh, another bee cloud. I want. Hey, another bee cloud. Alright, this will be the last one, and then we can go back to her. And level 6. Berserk. Okay, give me a minute. I need to go do something, and we'll be right back. Okay. Greetings, lass. Ready to split some stone, are ye? I have 3 nice hard rocks for you to build up sweat on. Don't try nothing fancy now, just hit him with a good, solid, heavy swing. Where's the rocks? There it is. Heavy swing. Heavy swing. Yeah. That's the way to do it, lass. Now you've got the idea. Why don't you have Adam a little harder with the heavy swing of yours? Hold nothing back. Don't. Where's the rocks now? Over here. I'm not doing the fate. No thank you. No thank you. I can see our natural. My head's still ringing with the sound of cracking boulders. Take yourself back to Master Axe Master and let him know you're ready for something harder. Let me actually just do that real quick. I will do this. And I think I need lambs as well, if I'm not mistaken. No? Okay, well, I'll just go back into town then. Okay then. So after we get done here, I will be laying down and I will be doing some uh, grinding on cocoa. Has the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Grace? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead, and I have chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of Meglo crabs has unwittingly elected itself its next test of your prowess. As this is your first uh, outstanding unofficial marauder duty, shall be accomplished by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sulkwib. She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow in your wake. She, like, completely downstairs? Ah. Ah, Grace. I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose. Uh, Winrisen expects me to give you the details then. Very well. It seems the farmers need us to clear out some megla crab nests near the Morning Widow in Lower Lenosa. I shall trust you to find your way there. Just don't forget your axe. Lower Lenosa. Why does... I feel like that is on the other side of um uh middle Lenosa. It wouldn't have me go there if it wasn't. I will be getting the Aetherites. I will not be finishing this quest, and I will be logging off to go on to Coco. And then we'll do some 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons. Why do I not remember where I'm going? Lower Lenosa is this way. Actually, it's after 2 in the morning. I should probably get ready and get off for the night. Lower Lenosa. Alright, I need to go to the dry docks, I want to call it. Bye! I will be attuning to the Aetherite here. And then I will be calling it a night. Oh crap, sorry. There's that. I need to go over here, destroy the nest. I really wish I had mitigations right now. Nope. Hey! Yeah, yeet. We're gonna go into this. I don't care about the story. Hell! Hey, nice. Alright, we're gonna go down this way and attune to this aetherite down here. After I kill this thingy. Thank you. So, next time I get on 14, I will be on with my boyfriend. And he will be helping me go through story. Do I even have a teleport right now? That's something I needed to add onto my hotbar. Nope. 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 So I guess I don't have a teleport right now. We'll just do that then. Make it to where we can return. Hello there, Wild Jekyll. Oh, upon obtaining level 10. Okay. Ah, there's the crystal. That's what I wanted. Ah. Hey, teleport learned. Awesome. That's what I wanted. And now we can go up to actions and traits. We can do this and put that there. That's what I wanted. Thank you so much. We'll go turn this quest in and then we'll call it. say you have shattered the shells of the megalocrabs and saved the life of a children into the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Grace. I love her name. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by more fierce beasts. The beast of which I speak is a known terror to the lands of Lanusa, ever seeking to expand its territory, and that boy's parents were but too many victims to fall rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Grace? Nurture those urges, but do not act upon them yet. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that one. Okay. So we are actually going to call it there for tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do. It'll help me out a lot. If you haven't joined my Discord, it is down below, or type !Discord in chat. It'll take you to either mine or Kingdom Enigmas. Kingdom Enigmas is a streaming community I've joined. They're amazing. Go give them a follow. We're trying to get them to affiliate. But thank you guys, and we'll catch you all in the next stream.